Hello, this is Deaver Brown from Simply Magazine, the audiobook and ebook people on Staples.com, Audible.com, the iTunes area, and Tiger Direct, as well as our own site, SimplyMagazine.com. Today we're going to talk about our healthcare books. What's interesting about these is we took the point of view that how can we positively address health issues? And one of the classic stories about health issues is the Harvard Medical Review, which says the only way to lose weight is eat less and eat the right stuff. As a former boxer and wrestler, I had to learn how to stay within weight limits and keep my strength. It made no sense to be in a lower weight class and not be able to fight or wrestle. So that was a good background for me. And one of the things that happened to me, as it happens to many of us, my weight started to drift up as I was in my 20s, and I got it down in my 30s, and then in the 40s it went up again. I got it down, but it went up again. And then when I turned 60, and about 65 actually, I realized that I had 40 pounds in me that didn't belong. And what was I going to do? Well, the best thing to do was reboot like a computer and go back to what I did in wrestling and boxing, and that was to eat the right foods and not eat the wrong foods. What I realized that most of us know is we know what to do, we just don't do it. So it's not a matter of any secret formula. We are aided today, though, by fast food restaurants and all the foods we buy that have calories on it. And the key is you invest in calories. Think of it as an investment portfolio. For a man, it's about 2,000 a day. For a woman, it's about 1,500. And this is a problem that all women have, is women are given the same size servings in restaurants as men, but they're 40% smaller. So that means they have a real challenge on weight. So you have to be careful about when you eat out, especially if you're a woman. Now in my case, I realized that it would be easy to take off the weight, or relatively easy. The hard part would be to maintain it. So having that in mind, I started on a 1,200 calorie a day program, and after 5 months I'd taken off 40 pounds. Now naturally my body reset after that about 10 pounds up, and it took about a year to get that off. Well, what did I do? Well, first of all, I found that I had to do my own shopping and cooking. I had to avoid outside meals. I had to be very careful about it. So here are a few tips that's in Diet No More, Food Plan for Life. First, start the day appropriately. I have flax, you can have something else. That's only 70 calories. I have a fruit, and grapefruits and oranges are perfect. They're about 50 calories each. It's a nice start. And just have a spoonful of yogurt. Now here's one thing I discovered rather quickly. Grapefruits, before I started my diet, were kind of bitter. But after I got rid of all the sugar, they were sweet. So it was interesting. And then I had oatmeal, and probably what you'd expect, which is chicken without skins that's boiled or broiled, dried, salad, and things of that kind. Well, in any event, if you go to our audiobook, you'll be encouraged because it's not a big program. It's not a hard program. By the way, you'll save a lot of money. This kind of food is much cheaper than meat and things like Tostitos and all the snack foods and everything else. Now, as somebody that likes to drink, and I enjoy it, for 5 months I had to drink no alcohol because alcohol has calories too, which we know but we avoid. But if you're going to have a drink, you have to eat less. So in any event, I did this for the 5 months. First, I did not weigh myself. Why? Well, it's a game. You're not worried about weighing yourself, you're worried about your overall body. I realized how I was doing by the notches in my belt, and when they went down 4, I had lost 40 pounds. So that's one of our best CDs. It's a mild, easy one. There are a couple of tricks in there that you can use, and they're not fake tricks. It's not like there's a silver bullet, but here it is. Take food with you when you travel. I probably put on my 40 pounds traveling and having comfort food. I would take things like carrots and water and salad with me, and I would nibble on that as I used to nibble on bad snacks. So that's the idea there. Thank you for listening from Simply. As I said, go to staples.com, audible.com, iTunes, or our own site, simplymagazine.com. Thank you very much.